Spiders are creatures that arouse curiosity, fear, and even fascination in many people around the world. They are an essential part of our ecosystem, but for many, they are still considered mysterious beings. If you have ever stopped to observe a spider in its habitat, you have probably noticed how they can perform incredible feats with such agility and precision. Throughout this video, we will explore the fascinating world of spiders, their habits, their natural superpowers, and how they manage to live among us without us almost noticing. Get ready to discover a series of surprising facts that will change the way you view these creatures. One of the most impressive things about spiders is their ability to weave webs. You might imagine that they do this only to catch prey, but a spider's web is much more than that. They use their webs in many ways, to create shelters, to protect themselves from predators, and even to move around by floating through the air. Each silk thread produced by a spider is stronger than steel when compared at the same thickness. This means that a spider's web is extremely resistant, able to withstand great forces. Additionally, they can produce different types of silk, each with a specific function. And the most impressive thing is that they do all of this almost automatically, as if it were an innate skill. But how do they manage to do this? How do they know which type of silk to use and when? And what else do they do with this silk that we don't even imagine? These are some of the fascinating questions about these creatures. Now, did you know that, contrary to what many people think, the vast majority of spiders are not dangerous to humans? In fact, they are more useful than we imagine. Spiders are natural predators of insects, and they help control the population of many small animals that could become pests, such as flies, mosquitoes, and even other insects that can transmit diseases. They feed on these insects, often silently, helping to maintain the ecological balance in our gardens, homes, and even in forests. Spiders are also surprisingly efficient animals in what they do. They hunt with an impressive level of precision. Some spiders, for example, are excellent hunters, moving agilely and strategically to capture their prey. But the most incredible thing is that they know how to wait patiently, often for hours or even days, for prey to enter their web or come close by. They have a sense of timing and patience that would impress any human. And, in many situations, the spider has keen eyesight, able to detect the slightest movement, which is essential for hunting and escaping predators. The feeding process of spiders is also something that deserves attention. They don't devour their prey immediately. Instead, they secrete a digestive substance over their prey, dissolving it and allowing them to absorb it, as if they were drinking their own meal. This may sound strange, but it's a feeding technique that has proven to be extremely effective, allowing spiders to feed on prey much larger than themselves. This feeding method also ensures that spiders don't need large prey all the time, making their search for food much more efficient. Now, you might wonder how spiders deal with the dangers around them. After all, they are not the fastest or the strongest creatures, and many animals hunt them. To survive, spiders have developed a number of impressive strategies. Some have an incredible ability to hide, camouflaging themselves in their environment to avoid being seen. Others are quick in their reactions, able to move with agility to escape predators. And some even have an interesting trick. When threatened, a spider can simply release silk threads and float away, almost like a natural parachute. This allows them to escape predators in seconds without losing their life. Have you ever stopped to think about how spiders reproduce? The reproduction of spiders is also a stage full of mysteries and curiosities. They have a form of attraction that is very different from other animals. While most animals perform mating rituals that involve a dance or a display, spiders, for the most part, use chemical and visual signals to attract mates. But what makes this even more intriguing is that, in many species, the male must be extremely careful when approaching the female, as in some situations, she can be extremely aggressive and even kill him after mating. The life cycle of spiders is also a fascinating part of their story. They can live from a few months to several years, depending on the species. During their lives, they go through various developmental stages, changing shape and size until they reach maturity. Did you know that some spiders are capable of performing incredible feats of movement? For example, some species of spiders can jump great distances. They use their legs, which are extremely strong, to propel their bodies forward. This kind of leap is not only a way to escape predators, but also an efficient way to move quickly in order to hunt. The ability to jump is something impressive and is not seen in many other creatures, especially animals of similar size. Additionally, some spiders are also excellent swimmers, able to move through water with surprising skill. This happens because their legs have a structure that allows them to stay above the water's surface, preventing them from drowning. But what really makes spiders even more impressive is their adaptability. They are capable of living in almost any environment. From tropical forests to deserts, through mountains and even in our homes, spiders have adapted in unique ways to survive in different conditions. Some have developed an incredible ability to protect themselves in cold climates, while others can withstand extreme heat. This resistance and versatility are part of what makes spiders so fascinating. Spiders are not just creatures that we see in our homes or gardens. They play important roles in the ecosystems they inhabit. As predators, they help control the population of insects, preventing these animals from becoming pests. Without spiders, the insect population would grow uncontrollably, which would affect the balance of many ecosystems. Therefore, they are a crucial part of the life cycle, maintaining the natural balance around us. You may fear spiders, or you may find them curious, but one thing is for sure, they are essential to our planet. They help maintain ecological balance, and without them, many ecosystems would be very different from what we know. They are incredible survivors, with extraordinary abilities, and they hold a unique place in the animal kingdom. When you look at a spider, think a little more about everything it represents and all that it does. These small creatures have a lot to teach us about nature, adaptation, and survival. And in the end, perhaps, when you look at a spider, you will see not just a strange and distant being, but a fundamental part of our natural world.